Hi everyone, this is my fourth look in my music-inspired makeup series. Today's song, Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold. This song is off of their Nightmare album, which recently came out. So this is the look that I came up with. Came up with a purple, blue, smoky eye, very dramatic, dark eyelashes, and very simple lips. I have my hair in kind of like this rocker, fro, mohawk, or faux hawk kind of thing. So if you want to learn how to do this look, stay tuned. So I already have this eye done. As you can see, it's very, very dramatic, but you can feel free to tone it down a little bit if you're trying to do this for everyday wear, but this is more of like a nighttime look anyway. So let's move on to this eye. First, I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and go over my entire eyelid, and then line my bottom lash also. Smooth it out. You don't really have to smooth the bottom one. And take some of the color up into the brow because we're going to add color there also. So now I'm going to take my Milani Runway eyes, my 10 hooked colors, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and go into this pearly white color. Load it up onto my brush. And go on to the inner corners of my eye. And we're mostly concentrating this color on the inner corner. Because it's only going to peek through a little bit. It's going to add some brightness to our eye. And then also line the first third of the inner corner of the eye on the bottom eyelid. Gonna wipe off my brush. Now I'm gonna take my Milani Runway Eyes palette again, my same e.l.f. brush, and go into this light purple color. Load it up onto my brush and put it on the middle of my eyelid. And we want most of that color to be on the middle of our eyelid. It's just going to be the base for our darker purple. And do the same thing with the bottom eyelash or eyelid. And it may not look like much now, but we're going to build up that color a lot. So now I'm going to take my Color Workshop palette and go into, and my Smoky Wide brush, my Essence of Beauty Smoky Wide brush, and go into this purple color. Load up the wide side of my brush with that color. Put it right over that light purple in the middle of my eye. And try to stay mostly on the eyelid. Try not to go too much over your crease. And then load the smoking side of your brush with that same purple color and do the same thing on the bottom eyelid. Okay, wipe off your brush. I'm just wiping my brush off on a makeup remover towelette. And take the same Color Workshop palette and go into this dark blue color right here. Load up the wide side of my brush. Oh, also, before you start this, tape. Tape the outside of your eyelid. Okay, now we're going to take that blue color and start where that purple ends and go outward. And then take the smoking side of your brush, load up that same blue color, and go on the bottom lash, bottom lid. Okay, so here we go so far. Wipe off your brush, and you don't have to wipe off your brush through each application. You can just use a different brush if you want. Now I'm going to take my Avon Color Quad in Denim Blues and go into this dark blue color right here. Take the smoking side of my brush, load that color up, and take it just above my crease and go outward. Don't go all the way to underneath the brow bone because we're going to put a highlight color under there. Take it all the way to the inner corner, but still leave some of that white showing. Okay. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush and my Milani color Runway Eyes palette again. Go back into that white and put it underneath the brow bone. This will be our highlight color. Now we're going to take just a fluffy brush or a blending brush and blend that white and that dark blue out a little bit so it's not such a harsh line. But try not to take away too much of the white color. Okay. So now I'm going to take black mascara. I'm using Estee Lauder's More Than Mascara in Rich Black, but you can use excuse me, your favorite black mascara. Put mascara on both your top and bottom lashes. Not much because we're going to put on the false eyelashes. But if you're not putting on the false eyelashes, you can put on more coats of your black mascara. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to add my false lashes. So the lashes that I'm using today are my Ardell Fashion Lashes, and they're 1/15. They're black, and they're these like really cool, thick, long eyelashes. So I'm going to put those on, and I'll be right back. So I've added my false eyelashes, and now I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner. Now, liquid eyeliner I'm going to be using today is the Clean Color Alter Ego Metallic Eyeliner Duo. And the cool thing about this is that it has an eyeliner pencil in the top that has a little bit of sparkle in it, and then you twist the bottom down here and it has this cool eyeliner, and they have a lot of different shades, but this one I'm going to be using is black today, and I'm just using the liquid part of the eyeliner, and I'm going to line my lash line with this black eyeliner and then go a little bit like a cat eye, like a wing. Just a thin line. And then go up the length. Of the tape. Just a little bit. Now we're going to take the tape off. Hopefully we have a nice crisp line, and we do! Yay! Okay, so here's the eye look. Okay, so now that we have the eyes done, let's do our lips. The lips are going to be very, very simple. So all I'm using, petroleum jelly. Any brand will work. A little bit up to my finger. Put it on the bottom lip and smooth it to the top lip. Now I'm going to take my Live, Love, Laugh True Lip Color Palette. Go into this nude kind of caramelly tan color. Let's come up to my finger. Rub it on the bottom lip. Smooth onto the top. And then take a little bit and rub it onto the top lip also. I've already done my face routine with my Black Radiance pressed powder in Warm Hazel and my concealer stick in 8001, and I've also done contouring and highlighting. I used the Revlon Beyond Natural cream to powder eyeshadow for my contouring because I find that it works very well. So for the contour, I use this dark kind of cocoa color, and then for my highlight, I use like this creamy color right next to it. And then I use my Essence of Beauty blush brush, and it's kind of like an angle, and it's nice and fluffy to buff everything out. So here is the finished look. Just put my hair into a little frohawk, whatever you want to call it, and that's all I did. Here's the eyes, our dramatic smoky purple blue eyes, and our nude lips. because since we have so much dramatic and so much drama going on here, it's like modeling. Ooh, model for the camera. No. So, I hope you enjoyed this look. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and comment and rate below. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Thank you for watching. Bye.